Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, El Janine's Vegan Cuisine, and today we're going to make a quick sheet pan meal that can be made ahead or the same day if you like. Go ahead and oil up your pan a bit. Make sure your heat is not up too high. I believe I have mine on 350. I went ahead and had some vegetables already cut up previously. We have some onions and peppers here that we're going to go ahead and allow them to cook together and enjoy each other's time. Stir it up a bit till they get a little soft and translucent for just about 2 to 3 minutes as they soften and everything. Next, we're going to go ahead and add about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, or as many as you like. And we're going to go ahead and mix those in as well and get those vegetables working together as a fun, friendly family like they are, because they are going to enjoy each other. So as we allow them to cook, next we're going to add our Beyond Meat. I use Beyond Meat because I can't do soy. Soy doesn't work great with my body. So with that, I use Beyond. You can use Beyond, you can use ground beef, you can use lentils, pecans, mushrooms, anything that you like. Now I switched out to my masher just to break up that ground a little bit better to my liking, so it'll be more like a ground beef texture. And I'm just going to mash that up a bit until I get it to my liking. Alright, I'm going to clean off my masher, get all that extra ground off that, because I don't know if you noticed or not, but that little pack of meat costs about $8, so I want all of it. We're going to mix everything together and allow it to cook some more. I like for my Beyond ground to be a bit browner than that, so I'm going to allow it to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes just so it can get more color on it. Okay, during this process, I'm going to continue to check on it and come back to it a little bit just until it gets to the liking that I like, and it's just about there. So next, we're going to add in our 1 can of black beans that's been rinsed and drained, 1 can of Rotel. I believe this is the mild. And then also I am adding some more vegetables and onions. Those are more onions and peppers, I'm sorry, and garlic, because I needed more color and that's what I like. I would like most of the moisture to be absorbed. So next I'm going to go ahead and add my seasoning. The only seasoning that I'm using in this particular recipe is only taco seasoning. Use as much as you like or as little as you like. Doesn't matter to me. It is your meal. But we're going to go ahead and stir that all up together to allow the moisture to go ahead and start to absorb more. So I'm going to cook this about 5 more minutes just to get some of that moisture out. Now I'm just checking up on it to see how good it's going. It's smelling great in the kitchen, looking great in the kitchen. So next we're going to go ahead to our next step. Alright, so now I have parchment paper that I am spraying on a sheet pan. I'm using 2 different types of tortillas because I had some extra left over for when I made some wraps earlier in the week. So I'm using both spinach and regular. So we're just going to lay out our tortillas across our pan. We're going to go on one side, and mostly you're going to only use 2 on the other side. And you're just going to go all the way around placing your tortillas. Once you have all of your tortillas in place, we're going to go ahead and start putting in our mixture. Now, when I spooned out this first mixture, I thought that I would not have enough. So as I was spreading it out, I was realizing, oh, okay, it's enough. So you just want to spread out your mixture onto your tortillas like so. and then just spread it on out, flatten it out. Eventually, I went ahead and just dumped everything in there with the pan. I didn't want to keep flattening it out with a spoon. Next, you want to add on your cheese, as much or as little cheese as you like. I'm using Violife cheese right here. Is one of my favorites, but Violife is very expensive. Eventually, I'm going to learn how to make my own Violife cheese and save a bunch of money. But here, I'm just going to spread out the cheese on top like so and close it up. And then I realized right here, whoops, I forgot my tortilla. So you want to place a tortilla on top to close it. And the best way to close it is to make sure you close your sides first and then close the ends. So you want to just go ahead and get it all closed up, laid everything down. You can spray the top if you like, but I really don't think you need to spray it. After that, you want to go ahead and get your trusty, beautiful sheet pan that you have been cooking for and cooking with for years and years, and go ahead and place it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. While that's cooking, we're going to chop up some cilantro. I'm so good, I can use one hand. Chop up some cilantro. I love cilantro. It is my favorite because next we're going to make a nice, cool dressing. So we're going to chop up our cilantro as little or as big as you like. Put it inside of a blender cup like this. And I added some avocado, just one avocado in there if you can see it. But then I had some ranch dressing in the refrigerator and I added a little bit of that. Ranch dressing is also expensive. So what I'm going to do, put some water in it, shake it up because I want all of that ranch dressing. I could have made my own, but I already had something in the fridge. After we put the remainder of the ranch dressing in there, I added a little bit of Italian dressing and also a few sprinkles of dill, just to bring out that ranch flavor a little bit more. All right, so we're going to go ahead and blend that on up. Get everything blended together in our little small blender and see what it's going to look like. As you can see, it's not all the way blended if you can see the white parts. So I put it back on the blender so it can blend up a little bit more so they can all come together. Then we take the top off. Look how beautiful and creamy and green that is. I'm going to give it a little taste because it's mine and I can do that. And it is wonderful. Let's move on. So while we still have the sheet pan meal in the oven, I wanted to make me some purple lemonade. So I took some butterfly PT, put it in some water and mix it up very well. So then I put ice in my glass and I'm going to put about 1 to 2 tablespoons, I'm guessing, of butterfly, maybe 3. In my glass, and then I'm going to add some lemonade and watch the color change. It's going to be beautiful. Purple lemonade it is. Add you a little cute straw, stir it up and drink it, and then enjoy. Now our sheet pan meal is all done out of the oven. One thing you would like to do is allow it to cool completely. But I didn't have that chance because my twins were in the background saying they were so hungry. I'm so hungry. And as you can see, while I am trying to use the pizza cutter to cut it, once I hit that middle, it is not completely cooled. I think I probably also could have allowed it to stay in the oven a little bit longer. I think I only cooked it for about 20 to 25 minutes. But I do not plate well, but this is what it looks like. Those are like some more tomatoes that I wanted to put on top of the cilantro avocado ranch dressing that we made. I thought I had some pico de gallo, but I didn't, but it was good. As you can look at the inside, it looks good. It's delicious. All the cheese have melted. Here's a closer look. You can see the beans. You can see the ground. You can see the tomatoes. Here I am testing it out. As you can see, I already ate one, but I'm going to do it on camera. Put a little dressing on the quesadilla. Here I am testing it out. It was delicious, very much so. I will do this time and time again. You can add chicken or anything or jackfruit, any type of fillings that you like. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick video on this sheet pan meal and you give it a try. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again, you guys. Love you. Bye. Mwah. Chef's kiss.